So, questions and answers. Satsang. Who has a question? Just jump in. I can't see. So if you wave a hand, don't hold it still. Did I have one over here? Yes?
No. I don't think so.
No question? Please go ahead.
Actually, I did have a question. So
I thought so.
I didn't raise my hand.
I heard it anyway.
So, in one of the verses that we did earlier today, the commentary had mentioned something about you being able to perform or realize yourself only when you are in the seat of your highest intellect above heaven. I'm paraphrasing, but it
See if you
basically.
can look it up. Don't misquote it.
Uh-huh.
This is in Swamiji's commentary.
Higher than heaven, seated in the cave of the intellect. Yes,
Did
that's.
we get to that one yet?
Yeah, we did that.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll finish more on that tomorrow. But we can talk about that. This term, the Bhukyam, it's very similar to the Hindi word. Bhufa, what's Bhufa mean?
Cave.
Yeah. See, so Bhuha, Bhuchaim, Bhukyam, Guru, they all come from the same root. Bhu, which means that which is covered or hidden. So the way I like to look at it is this, and we're going to get into this a little bit more when we work more on this verse tomorrow. I just ran out of time. First of all, it does not say cave of the intellect in the Sanskrit. It just says the cave, if you look at it. Swamiji has the cave of the intellect. But that's fine. So the way I like to interpret it is this. When we have caves, the cave is context, and whatever's in the cave is content. So we have bears here. And if you go and find a bear cave, the cave is context, the bear is content. Probably have mountain lions here too. So if you go into a lion's den, a lion's cave, the cave is context, the lion is content. So, what we mean by the cave of the intellect is the intellect is the instrument wherein thoughts occur. So if you do the problem 2 + 2, think of what you had for lunch. Visualize a mango. That place is called your intellect. So in the intellect, the thoughts are content. What is the context? So what we want to be able to do is slow down the frequency and the volume of thought, so we can begin to find the space between our thoughts. And just like traffic, if you go down to where I live on Grand Avenue, in the middle of the day, the noise of the traffic is constant. But at 2 or 3 in the morning, you can hear individual discrete cars. the sound comes out of silence, it exists for a while, and then returns to silence. So also as you continue to meditate, you will see that your thoughts arise, exist for a while, and then dissolve. So, with your attention introverted, see if you can notice what is the context for the thoughts and the space between the thoughts. That's the pure awareness. So, for example, if we just tune up the mind, listen to the sound of the fan. In the cave of the intellect, the sound of the fan is content. Who hears it? That's the cave of the intellect, the context. Now, in other scriptures, we'll have the cave of the heart. That's a little more subtle. So we can think of the intellect where the thoughts go by, but the mind is where the struggling happens. Anybody run into traffic on the way up here? You're afraid you're going to be late. You're sitting in traffic and you grip the wheel and you try to push the traffic with your heart. Anybody? I used to do that all the time.
We always do in India.
Huh?
We always do that in India.
That place that goes, that's the struggling mind. So what we want to do is let all our strivings cease. Just let everything go. So when the emotional nature is completely quiet, and the thought life is reduced to a minute, that becomes, we call the cave of the heart, of the diamond. Does that make it a little clearer? Excellent question.
I was also curious about why he says higher than heaven.
Ah, okay. So, heaven or Swarga is a state of super sensuous satisfaction. How do we get to heaven? Through punya. We talked a bit about punya. Through meritorious actions, doing good stuff, we get the cash and prizes of life. That's called heaven. Mythologically, you can say, oh, you do live a good life, you accrue a lot of punya, you go to Swarga, super sensuous loka. See? But we want to interpret this as a state of consciousness. So a lot of people think, oh, Jim, on the way to class, I hit every green light. Oh, it was a God shot. Oh, I really felt connected. Swarga. Oh, I got a raise, and my boyfriend wants to marry me, and my parents just sent me $100,000. Swarga. Making sense? Now, the only thing wrong with these heaven realms is they are always temporary. They are the result of work and effort, meritorious action. But the fruits of action are always final. I love what Hillary Clinton said about Donald Trump. I don't want him impeached, I want him in prison. That could happen to this man. Heaven realm, hell realm. So what the Rishi is driving at is there is a place, a state, a way of being in the world that's independent of action, of meritorious and non-meritorious action. Not only can we enjoy the good times without attachment, but we can face calamity with serenity. All that. So this is a place that's higher even than that. Does that make it clearer?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
If you nod heads, I can't see.
Yes.
Yes. Good question. Any other ones?
I have a question. I can, in meditation, stop the thinking process.
A little louder.
I can stop thoughts in meditation. However, there's a part of the mind that still moves, and I have no idea what it is.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What holds the mind in place is attachment. Now, what you want to do with thoughts and things like that is kind of look over their shoulder. Have you ever been in conversation with a person and they're just babbling on, and all of a sudden you see something interesting behind them and you kind of look over their shoulder, you notice it over there? Very rude, but still. That's what you do with your thoughts. You know, they go there, they're there, movements of the mind. The goal of meditation is not necessarily to achieve a thoughtless state. Especially if the way you're achieving a thoughtless state is from some kind of gripping. What you end up with is what we call a jhana samadhi, which is, you know, and I see blank for some temporary period of time. Doesn't free us. Doesn't free us. What we need to do is get rid of the vasanas. We'll talk about that later. Who can tell me what a vasana is?
Subset of impressions left from actions done with the ego.
Yeah. It's an impression left in the unconscious as a result of previously performed egoistic action. Including actions that involve I-ness and minus, wherein I attribute to the experience, the person, place, thing, or situation, joy-giving or misery-producing qualities. And then what I'm impelled to do in the future is either repeat the good stuff or avoid the bad stuff. The cause of that is vasana. Now, a vasana has two powers. They are avarana shakti and vikshepa shakti. What's avarana shakti?
The veiling.
Veiling power. We talked a little bit in the mantra, in the Upanishad, about the veiling power. So when my mind is covered by vasana, what I have is the non-apprehension of my essential nature. Then we have the second power, which is Vikshepa Shakti. Comes from the root shipati, which means to hurl or throw, like throw a spear. So the mind goes, and it creates a world. We don't have to worry too much about the world of name and form right now. But the main thing that the mind projects is, I'm a person, I'm Jim, I'm my body, or I'm my body plus my vulgar personality. And I'm not okay, or the world's not okay. And what I need to do is fix the world or fix me. So there's the sense I'm an individual, some goal, and the need to make efforts toward it. That's the projection that the mind makes. It's a projection very much like a dream. So if you have a dream, your mind has projected a dream body with a dream ego in it. A wild dream the other night. I was at a party and I was talking with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
Markle.
Yeah. She was the nicest woman. But you know, it was just so pleasant. But you see, my mind created Prince Harry and the Duchess Meghan. And she had a baby, and we were kind of playing with the baby and stuff like that. It was very cool. But I created the baby and the warm feelings for the baby, but I could just as well have, dreamt that she was a really awful person and persecuting me or something like that. But all of those situations and the people and my body and my ego and my feelings inside and outside were projected by my mind. And what yoga thunders, fundamentally this is no different. That's the Vikshepa Shakti. And that's what persecutes us. That's where my sorrow comes from. Who's unhappy? Who wants something they don't have? Who's having a rough time with family or work or spouse or whatever it is?